can see a clear area of difference between areas where we're not seeing any cloud cover and areas we have low-level clouds. Some areas we're live from the South Carolina State Fairgrounds, where many of you will be coming out here at 8 a.m. That's when the doors open. The Medical University of South Carolina is ready to test out a new health program for employees. The Budget and Control Board
According to Ryan Nevius, experts are expecting more than 7 million new vegetable gardeners this year alone. And transforming gardening firms.
Welcome back to ABC Columbia News at Noon. I'm Jonathan O. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Updated temperature here in the capital city, 86 degrees, right where we were expecting to see at noon. With the dew point at 71, it feels more like the upper 80s. But we are seeing partly cloudy conditions, and the little breeze coming in from the north and east at 10 miles per hour isn't too bad. And we are expecting it to relatively be a cooler day than what we have been seeing for the past several days. It's 86 right now in Columbia, and that matches half the state over into Rock Hill, Greenville, and Florence. 75 over in Myrtle Beach. They're getting cooled down with a lot of cloud cover and some rain that they're contending with. Some areas are actually flooding toward Horry County and into Georgetown counties as well. Charleston at 80, and over in Augusta, they are the warm spot right now at 89 degrees. We did see a few clouds in the area. Some of us contended with some fog as well with the humidity and with the slightly cooler temperatures. We started off in the lower 70s this morning. Now we're seeing some low-level clouds and some development over toward the Grand Strand as this batch of rain develops and continues to affect folks over into the North Carolina coast near Wilmington and Wrightsville Beach as well. Here's the weather scenario for us right now. We do have a stationary front that really feels like it's going to have a little party around the Carolinas. It is now stretched across the Atlantic seaboard down into parts of the deep south as well, and it is bringing with it some clouds and a little bit of a southerly and northerly flow. Right now we happen to be on the northeastern side of this, so we're seeing that being tapped into our area. So we are expecting some clouds in the area, at times some sun as well. We may see an afternoon shower or storm today. We'll put it about a 30% chance of seeing some of that activity. Now, as we head into your day tomorrow, we're going to see a little bit of a change in the weather pattern. The stationary front itself won't be moving very far. It will sink slightly to the south. We will continue to see the lower 90s for the daytime high with the cloud cover in the area. But the concern is, as this system itself, the low, shifts, it's going to bring with it, along with a couple of other short waves of what we call little disturbances in the atmosphere. As that approaches us in the Carolinas, we may see possibly some strong storms. Some of them may actually be severe. And that's predominantly going to be located on the western half of South Carolina. So for parts of Lexington, Richland County into Newberry and Saluda counties, you're looking at the possibility for some strong storms. And that's actually according to the Storm Prediction Center out over in Oklahoma. They are placing the western half of South Carolina under a slight risk for severe storms tomorrow. So we will keep an eye out for that. The main threat with this particular system, as we have been seeing for quite some time when with some of these strong storms moving through the area, happens to be the strong damaging winds and a lot of lightning as well. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Here's a look at our Future Track HD computer model. Again, you can see parts of that front embedded with some of these rain and thunderstorms in the area. We may again see a 30% chance of a shower or storm today, but tomorrow is when I think the activity will pick up again, mainly for the western half of South Carolina. And then by Wednesday, notice that front will finally push south and eastward, and it may affect the Grand Strand again for your Wednesday. But for us, we will start to taper down the rain chances, and we will be seeing slightly improving conditions. We'll be seeing sunnier conditions for the second half of the work week. We are going to also add in a smaller chance for rain, about a 20% chance of an isolated shower or storm for our forecast, and we will be seeing overnight lows into the mid-70s. Let me show you your 5-day forecast as you plan out this week. Again, may see a 30% chance of a shower or storm today, and then the lower 90s again for the day tomorrow with a better chance of rain and some strong thunderstorms, and then we'll start to dry out as we head toward the end of this work week. We'll take a look at the weekend forecast for the 7-day coming up in just a few minutes. Andy, back to you. Welcome back to ABC Columbia News at Noon. We're going to give it a second go here live from the South Carolina State Fairgrounds, where many of you will be coming out here at 8 a.m. That's when the doors open for tailgating and for getting ready for the big home opener. And speaking of the home opener, let's take a look at the forecast. Kickoff time, 12:21. We will be carrying the game live at noon between East Carolina and South Carolina. It looks like there could be a chance for a shower. Otherwise, partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the mid-80s. It looks like the best chance for rain will be coming on later later on during the day. Let's take a look at your forecast for the next 5 days, and you can go and go to the 7-day forecast and take a look. We're going to expect a cold front to move through the area on Saturday, and then by Sunday, things are going to look beautiful. Temperatures will be in the mid-80s, dew point levels in the 50s, means it's going to feel fresh and enjoyable outside. Overnight lows will be dropping into the 60s, so hope you get to enjoy that forecast. More tonight at 6. Andy, back to you.
Surf, tweet, type. Everybody is using the internet these days. It's fast and easy to go online, but that means more open doors for those sneaky hackers and frustrating viruses.
All of them are designed to pretty much take your money, in most cases, or exploit the files on your computer system.
Best Buy Geek Squad agent Barry Flood sees a lot of problems with folks using their computers without proper protection.
Operating on the internet without any kind of ample security software, you will get viruses and you will get spyware, and then you may get to a point where things start happening, so say, for instance, with your bank account.
Fortunately, the first line of defense is easy to do.
Having the proper antivirus and anti-spyware software installed.
If you're using a router for wireless internet access, you've got to secure it as well.
This allows you to just create a password, and no one can access your internet connection or your Wi-Fi signal unless they know that password.
And those nice little devices, iPhones, Blackberries, and other portable devices, aren't immune from problems. You've got to protect those too.
Pretty much, if it's electronic and it has software on it, there are going to be security issues.
Flood says it's also important to make sure that your computer firewall is up and running so that you can shut down an invasive opportunity. Jonathan O, watch Fox News. Hey, good morning, Andy, and good morning, Columbia. We are starting off with some cool temperatures again this morning, and you can see a clear area of difference between areas where we're not seeing any cloud cover and areas we have low-level clouds. Some areas we see some patchy fog this morning. We're sitting at 46 in Columbia and in Lexington. Cooler up into Newberry at 34, 31 degrees in Greenwood. And Winsboro, good morning to you. You're sitting at 41 degrees. Now, we did see some decent rain yesterday. Columbia Metro actually caught up on the deficit for the month. Still a tad bit behind when it comes to the yearly totals, but that is okay. I think we're going to get maybe just a little bit more of a sprinkle this weekend, which may help us out in the rainfall department. More than an inch of rain in Columbia and into Lexington, almost 2 inches in Newberry, a little more than half an inch of rain in Greenwood yesterday. Today is going to be a drier day. Hopefully we'll be seeing some more sun and a lot warmer as well. Temperatures will be near 60 degrees. We see again that clear area back to Newberry County, parts of Fairfield County and Saluda County. Ahead of that, for us here in Richland County, all the way into Sumter, Clarendon, and into Calhoun counties, seeing some low-level clouds. That's going to prevent us from getting much cooler this morning. Hopefully all of that will start breaking up, and we'll be seeing temperatures warm up later on this afternoon. High pressure back to the west. It is developing and trying to build into the Carolinas. We did see that shortwave pass on through yesterday. It is now fizzling out, but a lot of cloud cover all along the eastern seaboard because of that. But I think that the dry weather pattern will take a hold for us as we go throughout the weekend, even into the first part of next week, except for a few little itty-bitty pieces of energy trying to move through that may give us a sprinkle or so as we go throughout the weekend. Your day planner today, partly cloudy skies with temperatures moving up to around 60 degrees. Some areas may even go a little bit above that. Then temperatures tonight will be falling down back into the 40s and then the upper 30s. So for those of you joining me over at the Columbia Metro Airport for the runway run, the 5K, it's going to be a cool start tomorrow morning. So make sure you are prepared for that. Here's a look at on-time traffic. We do have a couple of regulars to report to you. One's located over at Old Orangeburg Road at Old Barnwell Road, US 321 at Mack Street. Both of them are in Lexington County. And also we have an issue over at North Lake Drive and River Drive. So if you're driving around there, please look out for that. Fortunately, though, if you're driving around the Midlands in terms of the interstates, we are moving on time this Friday morning, and no delays or cancellations to report to you if you're flying out of the capital city. ABC Columbia News Time, 6:04.